broadcasting live worldwide.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live. A weekly show all about faith. A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith being tested.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Looking back, it's hard to believe that Have Faith, Let It Begin will be 2 years old on June 16, 2020. And to think back that we've only had 4 listeners when we started. Brian, Chip, Ashley, and Aubrey. Those are the 4 people that listened to this show when we first launched, and they still do to this day. Over the last year and a half, we have encountered and listened and spoke to so many new people, so many individuals that have come into our lives that have said that this show has touched their hearts, that this show is what gets them going each and every morning. It's hard to really listen to those compliments. I'm going to be very truthful with you, because to me, I feel like what I'm doing is the calling that I was given. At 41 years of age, heading into 42, I have had a very, very difficult 2019. From having multiple surgeries to having personal problems, demons, so to speak, from trying my very hardest to not allow other aspects of my life, outside distractions, from feuding with in-laws to feuding with workers and co-workers, and to battling my own insecurities of my weight, my health. One of the things that got me through was this show, is this show. And I believe in my heart that when you try your best to do something good, there's always something that tries to bring you down. There's always something that tries to sneak up and steal your joy. And as many of you know, that is one of the things that we talk about a lot on this show, is not allowing anyone to steal your joy. So I thought it would only be fitting to start off the new year, and every new year and every anniversary, with the very first episode, title I should say, that got us launched to begin with. And that is called Stealing Your Joy. So here we go. We've been together almost 2 years now. And in the 2 years we've been together, all of us will and have continued to have people come into our hearts, in our lives, and do all they can to steal our joy. One of the things that we have to remember is that no matter what happens, no matter what transpires, it is important to stay the course. It is important to believe in yourself. It is important not to allow those individuals, those distractions, to interfere with your dreams and your goals and your desires. Many people thought I was crazy to launch this podcast. Many people thought nobody would listen. I was criticized left and right, from family to friends to even people from outside, saying there's no way you can fit a show in under 8 minutes, you can do a show that is half religious, half spiritual, and half motivational topics. There's no way. People are not going to listen. They don't want to be preached to. And I say the same thing I say to them that I say to you. We've never been here to preach. We've never been here to tell you what to do. All I can ever share with you is my personal testimony, my opinion. But I will never tell you what you can and cannot do. I will never ever tell you how to serve God. To serve God, that is not the calling that I believe in. All I can share with you is that with my experiences, with people that write into the show, and what they have shared with us and want to be shared. Some of you will listen to this show and say, I only want to listen to topics that will actually speak to me. Or, I don't want to touch any of the spiritual spots. That's not me. That's okay. I've said to you many times on this show, you don't need to listen to every episode. But look at the title, because it may grab your attention. Sometimes there are people out there that listen anyway, and they find that there is something, a part of that episode, that speaks to them, spiritually or non-spiritually. My goal here is not to convert, quote unquote. My goal here is not to tell you that you have to go to church. I believe that there are so many things that have happened in our church environment, so to speak, that has led people away from church. And that is being told what they are supposed to do. Sharing with them and telling them that they have to do this and they can't do that. Reading the Bible and my daily devotion, there's nothing in there that says you have to do this, you have to do that. Sure, the Bible will tell you to look at the 10 Commandments, and I think a lot of us try our very best to follow the 10 Commandments. But one thing is for sure, there are many of you that worship God in your own way. Whether that's in your car, saying a quick prayer, whether that's jumping online and listening or watching a live feed. Maybe they don't feel comfortable. Maybe they don't want to walk into a church. Maybe they feel that the church is filled with hypocrites or hypocrisy. I'm here to tell you that God is everywhere. God believes in you. And God loves you. So if you want to worship, you can do it in your own way. Don't allow others to tell you what you can and cannot do. Personally, in my opinion, there's nothing like going to church. There's nothing like walking in and feeling the presence of God. However, I have felt His presence in many other places. In my car, in an elevator, just walking my dog. Because He's everywhere. And that is kind of why I tell people, don't allow people to steal your joy. Don't allow individuals to come into your life, into your hearts, and tell you what you can and cannot do. If you have a goal, if you have a desire, if you have a dream, live that dream to the fullest. Believe that everything and anything you do will and can be done. I believe in you. And that's not just because I'm on a show and I can say that to make you feel better. I believe in you. Because if you were to tell me that I would have a successful podcast 5 years ago, the old me would have not believed it. But having my faith, having the trust and the support from my friends and family, and all of you, we would have never been over 400 episodes like we are now. So for that, I say thank you. And to all those out there that don't believe that dreams are capable to be achieved, that for all those that listen to the negative people out in their surroundings or in work environment, I say this. It's time to rise. It's time to get up. It's time to say to yourself, I am done being somebody's doormat. I am done being told what I can and cannot do. I will now live my dream. And if you ever want to share that with me, feel free. Angel@havefaithletitbegin.com. It goes right to my cell phone. Visit our website. Put a prayer request in. havefaithletitbegin.com. Subscribe to our show. Tell everybody about us. Because our goal here is to do everything we can to set out and change the world by one random act of kindness. And we do it because we believe in each other. Have a great day. May God bless you. And may He fill your heart with joy and happiness and give you peace. Have faith. Let it begin.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, man love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.